So here, there's your thoughts. So that's their post-its on what they've learnt that day maybe, or something we've covered. They can also, like you say, can start off from starting points of what do we already know, and then as we're learning, we document it. Then ultimately, reflecting maybe back on that.
It's much easier. It's far more time effective. I mean, this one was playing a game. They were playing a doubles game. Well, evidence again. Okay, you're playing a game. Did you play it? Didn't you play it? It's that. And then if you look back again, you can talk to the children. Remember when we played that doubles game? Oh yeah, we did this, and it prompts them to think about, oh yeah, that's what we have to do. So it's good scaffolding for them as well.
And next year, if you're teaching again and you're reflecting on your plan, you might think, oh, that worked quite well. They liked that. They've said here, so and so really liked it. They did. That kind of idea as well.
It's also like they're nice to look back on. So when you're in school, you forget things that have happened through the year. So like when the Paris attacks happened, we had a prayer service on that Monday, and we just put it in the learning journal. And then the children were like, oh gosh, yeah, Miss, do you remember when that happened earlier this year? And it kind of a reminder of them for what's going on in the context of the world. If the children finish their work and you're like, right, have you done your thing? Have you done your challenge activity? What can I get them to do? You're like, go and have a flick through the learning journal and have a look at some of the things that we did earlier in the year, and they'll go back and they'll be like, oh, Miss, this is my picture, I remember doing this. And it's quite nice for consolidation purposes as well, because there's only so many times you can say go to the book corner and get a book. Whereas if you say go to the learning journal, they start looking through for photos of themselves and they're like, oh my gosh, Miss, I remember when my hair was like that. And it's the incidental then, they'll start reading, oh, what did I say about that? Oh, I said that I felt overjoyed when I'd have my reconciliation.
I do think it makes a difference because the children value it more. It's like a special book for their class, and they have a look through. For science particularly, science was one of the first things we used it for. And when you're recapping topics and you're recapping investigations, they go and have a look in the floor book. What did you do? What did we find out? So the children have ownership of it if it's presented in this way.
They're lovely to have. I think it's important that you don't put them in a cupboard away in your classroom, that you have them on display, and that it takes a while if you're a very precious teacher like myself, but that you let the children use it and go and have a look at it and have that freedom to, and also the ownership to think it's their learning journal, it's the class's learning journal, it's not the teacher's.
I don't know how you'd record this amount of valuable evidence and valuable learning in any other way.